I'll give you just a short overview. What are the activities of Europlanet and actually what you can expect from this organization in the future. As Riccardo said, this is the fifth school, and actually we're very, very proud that GMAP developed so much, and you have so many participants within Europlanet. Europlanet is the worldwide community and research infrastructure for planetary science, and basically is a community that supports and study all the advancement in the planetary science and what are the achievements in all the research that not only in our solar system but also around our stars. It's a non-profit association based in Brussels, and it's practically this non-profit organization is called European AISBL. And it's supported with the individual and organizational memberships. Actually, what you see is the result of actually a lot of efforts during the years. So it has been a long time to develop this infrastructure in this society. The services Europlanet provides actually provide that they have been developed over 20 years with funding for more than 28 million of investment from the European Commission and the planetary community. So what is the mission? As I said, it's very important to promote what we have achieved in European planetary science and related fields, and actually how we can be helpful for the community. So it's an organization that is coming from the people that working in the community. It was developed through different projects, funding from the European Commission. Now we ended up with the European Planet Society, which is a non-profit organization that will keep the main achievements through this research infrastructure projects. So what are the aims? To expand and support the diverse and inclusive planetary community across Europe. We want to build also profile planetary sector and to interact with other fields. So and to develop links at regional, national, international level. So you can see on the right the channels that you can access Europlanet. So the website, the membership web page. We have a monthly newsletters, and we have Discord channel. I'll say a few words in the next slides. And of course, we have a social media channels as well. So very briefly, for the sake of very short time that I have, just to see the structure, it's a bit complex. It looks a bit complex, but what is important in this slide to get it is actually that we have this organization that it's based on the membership and on supporting in different activities. We will support it through different projects, and we organize the main planetary congress in Europe, and we provide Europlanet services. And in the next slides, I'll show you how actually Europlanet body works. So it's a worldwide community. From 2024, you can see all these, all the participants actually have observational facility, field sites, laboratory facilities, and we have 10 regional hubs. And the main infrastructure that has been developed across the years, so we have access to laboratory facilities and field sites. We have expert exchange to share knowledge and best practice. We have a network of telescopes and observers to support planetary science. You see here listed also the main activities in the virtual observatory of planetary science, so VESPA, the SPIDER, planetary space weather services. We have the GMAP, as you know, well, and we have also machine learning. So a few words for the Europlanet Science Congress. I think that most of you are familiar with, but this is the largest European-based gathering of planetary scientists. It's held annually since 2006. We have a lot of abstracts, more than 1,000 abstracts, and we have researchers from different disciplines. We go through the industry, space agency, funding bodies, amateur astronomers, and a lot of mainly researchers, of course. We have a lot of 30% of the participants are early career professionals our students. And this is very important for European society because we really rely on building this work of culture and communication and research practice within the youth researchers. So what are the scientific benefits? Here are listed. So we have actually participation in world-class high-impact research. You can get access to the state-of-the-art facilities. We have actually, you can get single point entry for mobility access program virtual services. You can use what has been achieved in the research infrastructure projects. You can get access to the peer-reviewed proposals, to share best practice facilities within the researchers. We want to expect actually this is to expand, and this is something which is connected with the widening of the Europe planet. So we have collaboration not only within Europe, but it's worldwide. We have this diversification of areas and expertise and collaboration. And of course, accelerated early career development. And we have a particular committee working group that is working for the development of early career scientists and access to international user community. What is the strategic and funding benefits? We participate in future Europlanet, European Commission funding projects. We would like to actually to coordinate input on policy strategic consultations at European and international levels, and to give opportunities to shape Europlanet in global collaboration. As I said, for one of the main activities is the training, career development, and professional services, especially for the early career network. We are having engagement with the industry. We have news and dissemination channels. We rely on the Europlanet regional hubs to develop the national network with the planetary communities within the countries, and we obey the diversity, inclusiveness, and widening problems. We have Discord channels, and this is the way how we can you can get to the Europlanet. Of course, if you go to the website, you can get this. This very briefly, I'll run through these slides for the sake of the few time that I have, but these are the 10 regional hubs. Here you can get the information on the EPAC, who is involved, where. Just went to the website of Europlanet, you can get all this information listed. The committees and working group, if you're interested in diversity in machine learning, industry and policy outreach, you can get also connected with us, and you're very welcome to this working group. We have a newsletter magazines. Usually they publish 1-2 times per year for more in-depth features and follow-ups. We have a social media. You can see here the Europlanet Media APAC channel. And we have the Discord community channel. I want to finish with one sentence here that actually mapping the planetary systems, you chart the unknown and turn the celestial bodies mystery into maps of discovery. I really believe that this week will be very, very successful, and you can make a lot of discoveries in your studies. And the point is that when I'll just finish with one sentence, that we were kids who were watching the moon with my friends, and we were seeing some features. But what you can see now, you can go through these features and you can explain what we see actually. So wish you fruitful on behalf of Europlanet. I wish you fruitful, successful GMAP 2025 Winter School.
Introduction. I hope you can see all of you my screen. So before we start, things we need to know. We will deal with the planetary geological maps. So we will start with the data extraction, handling of reference systems, handling of base maps, how to use a GIS environment from scratch. Some of you might be already have some knowledge of it, but we want everybody to be on the same page. And then we do geological mapping on Venus, Mercury. Then we will go on other data analysis techniques. We will see how to count craters. We will see how to do some crowdsource image analysis to detect some features on the surface of the moon and do some 3D outcrop map. And we will see some outstanding tools that we hope you will enjoy and find useful. We have the state of the art in terms of planetary geology, the knowledge that we have so far with the best experts in Europe and around the world. And you will get some perspective also into machine learning, digital pondering, and future exploration with seminars and with relevant talks during this week. This edition, we have almost 100 countries with more than 750 participants, but they are still increasing. So we are very happy to broaden our community, to enlarge our view even more than the past years. So we are constantly increasing, and this is we are very happy because of that, and because we see that connections are being created because of the school, also among participants. You have a very different career backgrounds. We see that most of you are in early stages of career, but not only, because we have also PhDs or industry researchers, citizen scientists, professors, communicators. So we are a quite diverse audience, and we want to take into account that and to be as effective as possible in teaching this week. You have received in your welcome kit, there's an SOS page. If we have some problems that might happen in the Zoom platform, in the Slido, in Stavro, please bookmark this page. It's also in your email. Go there, and then you will find the instructions to recover the sessions of the school. We will use Stavro, as you might see. We have different rooms where there are topical rooms for each day of the week and each topic of the week. Today we will stay in the GIS and Tools Map at All room. And then tomorrow we will move to Venus, then Mercury, Moon Mapping, Mars. Seminar room are used in afternoon, Central European time. So after the sessions and after the long break during the day, we will all go to seminars where the relevant seminars will be given in this room. The schedule is in the website. Here you see the breakdown of the activities, but essentially you will have everyday introductory lessons, and then some body-specific aspects depending on the planet that you're working on. Then some hands-on activity where we demonstrate what you can do. It's good for you if you are following in real time that you follow us. If you want to try to replicate, you can, but keep in mind that this is all recorded, so you can access it even later. So it's better that you focus your attention on what we do. We have a long break and then seminars, as I said. Schedule is flexible. It's tight. We don't have time for questions, especially no audio questions. We have a chat in the upper right corner. You have an interface with a small green window. You can click. There's a live chat. It's going to be active throughout all this week, but also in the weeks after the school is finished, because people can continue to pose questions and we can continue to monitor it and answer. So essentially, this is the content of this slide. So you can type anytime questions. The moderator will collect your questions and then pose the questions to the speaker or stop the speaker if it's relevant to everybody. It will be open for the next month, and then you can join our Discord community. You will get the details sooner. Data access is in our data download page in the website. There's all the projects that you can use throughout the school, a companion GitHub repository with all the steps that you can follow if you're watching the schools asynchronously and you want to have a quick grasp of the workflow that you are expected to do. Certificates. So if you just registered and you want to follow the school whenever, no certificate. School is free, but you have to provide something that is telling us that you are actively following the school and taking something out of it. In fact, if you attend, the certificate is not provided, but the school is there for you. You will have data access all the time, also after school is finished. It's going to be to stay there for a long time, and the previous editions of the school, they are still accessible at the bottom of our webpage. So no worries, everything is going to be there to stay there and for your benefit. But if you complete 2 mapping tasks, which is the geological map of Venus and Mercury, and you provide it to us, there's an upload page that we have provided you in your welcome kit in your email, you will get a certificate. You will get a certificate provided the map is not copied. If there's any plagiarism, of course, we cannot give the map. Sometimes happens. And if you have to demonstrate us that you took something out of the school and you put some thought into the mapping. It doesn't have to be a work of art, but it has to prove that you thought of what you were doing when you were mapping the planetary surface. By the end of March, you can upload your map. your maps, actually, your two maps, and you are eligible for a certificate. You don't have to finalize like by the end of this week. You can take your time until the end of March. And after that, we will review the maps and issue the certificates. After that, when we issue the certificate, please also, when you finish the school, we will provide a link. Please fill up our feedback form because we take into account your feedbacks and we want to improve the school every time more and more to encounter your needs or to tackle issues that may arise. And with that, I will quit and I leave the stage to Matteo Massironi, who is going to give you some perspectives about the planetary mapping.